Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to use a new tool called Google Cast for Education. Don't believe anybody's currently using that with their students, and what it'll do is allow you to have the students project what's on their screen up onto the projector without having them to connect any cables to the projector whatsoever. They'll do it remotely through your laptop. So first thing we have to do is set that up on the teacher's device. So this computer here is going to represent your laptop. This monitor over here will represent the projector. So currently I have my computer being duplicated up onto the projector screen. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to launch Google for Education, Google Cast for Education. And the first thing we have to do is set up the receiver name so that the students know where to send the information. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call this Room 1. And I'm going to leave this automatic full screen new presentation setting. I'll uncheck the send Google information about errors and stuff. And then I'm going to also leave display background images from the web unchecked as well. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And what's it going to do now is it's going to start setting that up. And now what we have is we have a cast window. And this window is what ultimately will project what's on the student's computer. So you can see down in the corner of the window it says Room 1, that's what we named it. So now what we need to do is we need to set up the share settings. So on the upper corner there, we're going to click share settings, click the share settings, and we're going to say who has access to this. Well, wouldn't it be nice if it interacted with Classroom? And it does. So look at that. So I have a Perry sample class. I'm going to go ahead and click my Perry sample class. You would click your classes, and you can see it says teachers can present, students can request. So I'm going to go ahead and add that class. You can go ahead and you can add all of your classes. I'm just going to add the one right now. And once you have that done, you click save. And now that class now has access to that. So now that Google Cast for Education is all set up, and again, you can see my laptop's just duplicating what's up on the projector screen. We're going to come over to the student device now. So this is a student Chromebook. And let's say they found this interesting article or video on CNN's website, and they want to show the whole class that video. So what we're going to do is in the upper right corner by the address bar, you'll see it looks like a little computer monitor with a little Wi-Fi symbol there, and it says display to another screen. That's called Google Cast. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and it says Cast to, and it already located Room 1 because test student is a student in that Google Classroom, so it located it for them. They could also try to search for it there as well, but it looks like it already identified it for the kid, so that's good. If I click this drop down here, I get another option. I could share just a particular tab, or I could cast the entire desktop. In this case, I'm going to cast the entire desktop. And then I'm going to click Room 1, and you'll see here it says share your screen. Okay. So it's currently working. Choose what you'd like to share. I'm going to choose that, and I can choose to share the audio as well. So I'm going to click share. And now I'll span out here. You'll see that I got a request from test student, and I can accept or deny the request as the teacher. So I'm going to accept, and now I'll pull back. You should see here in a moment that voila, now what was on the student's Chromebook is now both on my computer and on what represents the projector. Okay, and you see there's student still has that dialog box open. So if we go back on the student Chromebook machine, the student can go ahead and click the X button. They don't want to hit stop, but they can click the X button. That'll get rid of that. And then let's say this is the video, which I had already started, but let's continue to play it. So you see now it's actually playing that video on the student's computer. Okay. And the audio is actually coming through your computer, not the student computer. However, I did notice that if the student has their volume on, it will also project their audio as well, which can get really confusing. So what you'll probably want them to do is mute their audio, and then it's just playing theirs. So hopefully this is an excellent resource for you, for students to be able to share what they're doing on their computer with the whole class. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or send me an email. I'd be happy to help set that up for you.